From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. The chief of police in Ossipee says his officers are looking for a burglary suspect who escaped from a church in West Ossipee late yesterday morning on a bicycle. Jimmy Eldred says two furnace maintenance men reported seeing a man inside the Crossroads Church when they arrived at the church on Route 16 just south of the Napa store around 11:30 to do some work. Eldred says his officers responded and used a canine dog to search for the suspect along the Bear Camp River.
A dark-skinned male with a big beard, wearing khaki pants and a white shirt. The canine, according to GPS, did about a 2.5-mile track of the gentleman. We ended up losing him basically up on Mount Whittier, just to the heat and the length of the track and the terrain. That track was stopped.
Eldred says the search was suspended after the dog, a German Shepherd, overheated because of the intense heat and humidity. The suspect was last seen on Newman Drew Road. He allegedly broke into the church through a window. There was no immediate information if any items had actually been taken. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office broadcast an alert to law enforcement agencies about the suspect. Governor Maggie Hassan is signing legislation that gives New Hampshire auto dealers protections in their dealings with their manufacturers. The governor will sign the Dealer Bill of Rights law at a State House ceremony today. It will limit mandatory facility upgrades to every 15 years. New Hampshire dealers had complained they currently have no leverage in agreements they signed with manufacturers, and have said manufacturers can require them to pay for costly and unnecessary renovations. Chris Weiss, who's general manager of Crest Auto World in North Conway and vice chair of the New Hampshire Automobile Dealers Association, helped write the bill. It includes a provision ending mandates by manufacturers to use out-of-state products and contractors to do showroom upgrades, and ensures proper reimbursement for warranty work done by local dealers. The bill also covers farm and construction equipment dealers. The Alliance of Auto Manufacturers asked the governor to veto the bill as draconian. In Maine news, Governor Paul LePage has vetoed the $6.3 billion two-year state budget passed by lawmakers. In a prepared statement released yesterday, the Republican governor said he vetoed the budget that begins July 1st for two reasons: because it temporarily raises the sales and meals and lodging taxes while cutting more than $18 million from the education budget he proposed. Democrats have disputed that claim and say the budget puts $30 million more toward education. The House this month approved the budget in a bipartisan 102-43 vote. The Senate later endorsed it 25-10. The Democratic-led legislature plans to return to the Capitol tomorrow to attempt to override the governor's veto. In sports, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats got a 6-3 win last night in Manchester over the Reading Fightin' Phils. The teams play again tonight. The Portland Sea Dogs were shut out 3-0 by the Binghamton Mets at Hadlock Field in Portland. They'll play again tonight. The Chicago Blackhawks topped the Boston Bruins 3-2 last night in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. And the Boston Red Sox open a 2-game series today at Fenway against the Colorado Rockies. Harvard alum Julie Chu has made the roster for the U.S. women's hockey team that will train for the Sochi Olympics. In the weather today, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms this morning, then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds and large hail. Highs in the upper 80s, west winds around 10 miles per hour. Cloudy tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, patchy fog after midnight, lows in the lower 60s, mid-60s in southern Carroll County, west winds around 10 miles per hour in the evening becoming light, and patchy fog in the morning Wednesday, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, highs in the mid-80s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.